listen, I know the pandemic wasn't Trump's fault, but Trump made it worse every chance he got. Don't you people remember the kind of advice he was giving us? And listen, I know some people don't care about January 6th, but let me remind you about something real quick. He was also a terrible president!
By injection inside or almost a cleaning.
I could go on and on about why it would be a terrible idea to bring back Trump. But you know what? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that America is about to do something that we know is harmful to us, because that is what we always do.
Trump just got roasted harder than an overcooked Trump steak, and Leslie Jones was holding the flamethrower. You won't believe the zingers she dropped. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. From comparing Trump to a carrot, spoiler, the carrot might be smarter, to breaking down his stable genius moments, Leslie's comedy is sharper than the creases in Trump's ill-fitting suits. Ready to laugh till your sides hurt? Let's dive into this epic takedown. Picture Trump in a wizard's hat, waving a wand made of spray-tanned carrots. Abracadabra, you're indicted, he shouts at a picture of Hillary Clinton.
I know we don't have the attention spans anymore, but how can you forget the man who wanted to nuke a hurricane? That actually happened. Your favorite auntie is back to straighten out America. Because America needs me, Lord have mercy. And listen, I know some people don't care about January 6th, but let me remind you about something real quick. He was also a terrible president! We know we should take care of our mental health, but we entertain ourselves by watching documentaries of serial killers.
Sadly for the Donald, that's not quite how the Justice Department works. Trump's latest brain fart involves him promising to weaponize the DOJ against his enemies if he gets back in office. It's like he thinks the Attorney General is his personal Hogwarts professor. But here's the kicker. The DOJ isn't supposed to be a political tool. It's meant to be independent, you know, like Trump's fact checkers, if he had any. This isn't the first time Trump's shown he understands government about as well as a goldfish understands astrophysics. Remember when he wanted to buy Greenland? Yeah, that happened. It's like he thinks running a country is the same as playing Monopoly, but with real money and people's lives. Experts are rolling their eyes so hard at Trump's DOJ comments, they might need neck braces. One former prosecutor said it's like Trump thinks he can turn the Justice Department into his own personal law firm. Another compared it to a toddler thinking they can turn broccoli into ice cream just by wishing really hard.
Look at how we treat our own bodies. We know we need to sleep 8 hours a night, but we stay up all night scrolling onto our phone until it falls on our damn face. Every time I turn on the news, I'm shouting at the screen like it's a horror movie. Don't go in there, America! And listen, I know the pandemic wasn't Trump's fault, but Trump made it worse every chance he got. Don't you people remember the kind of advice he was giving us?
But nobody roasted Trump's magical thinking quite like Leslie Jones. She took the stage at The Daily Show, ready to turn Trump's words into comedy gold. Trump thinks he can just point at someone and say, "You're indicted," like he's on some twisted version of The Apprentice, she quipped. Leslie didn't stop there. She went on to compare Trump's understanding of the DOJ to a kid who thinks the tooth fairy is real. He probably leaves subpoenas under his pillow, hoping the indictment fairy will come take them away, she joked, leaving the audience in stitches. But wait, folks, Leslie's just warming up. She's got more burns coming for the former president than a tanning bed on full blast. Stick around to hear how she compares Trump to a certain orange vegetable. Spoiler alert, the vegetable comes out looking better. What did Trump and a carrot have in common? Leslie Jones has a theory, and it's not just about the color. Get ready for a veggie showdown where the root vegetable might actually come out on top. Leslie Jones strutted onto the Daily Show stage like she owned the place. And let's be real, when she's there, she kinda does. This lady's got a reputation for comedy that hits harder than a heavyweight boxer, but funnier.
And I see the disinfectant where it knocks it out in a minute, 1 minute. And is there a way we can do something like that?
This is like asking Jeffrey Epstein to watch your kids. And And the thing that gets me the most is there are people who are saying we're worse off than we were in 2020. I mean, are we gonna really bring back a man who tried to overthrow the government?
By injection inside or almost a cleaning.
So how was she gonna handle Trump's latest shenanigans? Well, let me tell you, she came prepared. Leslie's comedy style is like a sledgehammer wrapped in a laugh track. It's loud, it's in your face, and it leaves a mark. Just like Trump's spray tan, but way more entertaining. Now, Leslie's been dropping political jokes that make other comedians look like they're telling knock-knock jokes at a kid's birthday party. Remember when she compared Trump's presidency to a bad reality show? Or when she said his tweets read like a toddler had stolen his phone? Classic Leslie, huh? But this time, she outdid herself. The moment we'd all been waiting for arrived when Leslie busted out her carrot comparison. Wait, am I tripping? She asked the audience, her eyes wide with mock disbelief. Did he say genie out of the box?
He told us to inject ourselves with disinfectant! I could go on and on about why it would be a terrible idea to bring back Trump. But you know what? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that America is about to do something that we know is harmful to us, because that is what we always do. We turned to him for advice, and dude was like, kill yourself.
President Trump suggested, without facts, that bleach injections might fight COVID.
And just like that, Leslie had the crowd eating out of her hand. She went on to paint a picture of Trump as some kind of delusional wizard, thinking he could just wave a wand and make the Justice Department do his bidding. It was like watching a master chef dice an orange. I mean, a carrot. But here's the thing about Leslie's comedy. It's not just funny, it's smart. She uses laughter like a Trojan horse, sneaking in some hard truths while we're all busy chuckling. By comparing Trump to a carrot, she's not just going for the easy laugh. She's pointing out how ridiculous his statements are, how detached from reality he seems. And that's the power of laughter in political discourse. It's not just about making fun of the orange man bad. It's about using humor to shine a light on the absurdities in our political system. Leslie Jones isn't just a comedian, she's a truth teller with a killer punchline. So there you have it, folks. Leslie Jones just showed us that laughter might be our best weapon against political nonsense. She took Trump's magical thinking about the Justice Department and turned it into comedy gold. Trump just got roasted harder than an overcooked Trump steak, and Leslie Jones was holding the flamethrower. You won't believe the zingers she dropped. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now back to the video. From comparing Trump to a carrot, spoiler, the carrot might be smarter, to breaking down his stable genius moments, Leslie's comedy is sharper than the creases in Trump's ill-fitting suits. Ready to laugh till your side